games are very popular amongst preschoolers and can also be used as a great way for young children to learn English. I have included a memory game as a downloadable file which is based on a sea life theme. You should print out the memory game and then glue it to a piece of card before cutting up the squares. I find that before beginning a memory game of this type with younger learners, it is always a good idea to use the cards from the game as flashcards so as to introduce new vocabulary to the children. Then another preliminary game that can be played before playing the memory game proper can be where all the cards are laid face down on the floor and the children and yourself take it in turns to pick up cards, state the name of the animal, and then lay the card face up on the floor whether there is a pair there or not. And then obviously when there is a pair, to put it together with the corresponding card. Finally, the memory game itself can be played once all the vocabulary has been practiced to a reasonable level. The main difference between the proper memory game and the previous one is that the children need to also remember where the pair of the card that they have picked up is, and if they pick up an incorrect card, they have to put both cards back face down where they picked them up from. There are a number of these types of memory games available on the internet as flash-based games or as apps on iPhones or iPads. However, I find that the old-fashioned way of playing the game is far more effective, especially for young children. This type of memory game also makes a great warm-up exercise for children within classroom conditions at the start of a lesson to help get the children interested in what you're about to teach. So this particular memory game would be ideal before a lesson whose theme was sea life or even animals. Another type of memory game, which is probably more suitable for slightly older children, let's say in the 5+ age category, is Kim's Game. This game derives its name from Rudyard Kipling's 1901 novel, Kim, and is a game that is supposed to develop a person's ability to observe and remember details. It is also a great game to use in English language learning. The game is based around placing a number of items on a tray or a table, let's say between 10 and 15 items, and giving the children 10 seconds to memorize all the items. The children are then supposed to look away from the table while you remove one of the items. The children then have to guess which item was removed. When played for the purposes of learning English, we should begin the game by saying aloud each item in turn, and then holding each item aloft and asking the children to name that particular item in English. Once you are confident that the children know all the vocabulary, you can begin to play the game. It is good practice when the child is guessing which item was taken away to ask the child to construct their guess in a full sentence. For example, the scissors are missing, or the apple is not there, or you took the pen away. Again, Kim's Game can be used as a great 10-minute warm-up activity before the start of a lesson within a classroom environment.